Greetings and welcome to Gilded Plants. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm Olga and I'm so happy you've joined me in this little corner of the internet. Today I want to participate in the Stationery Summer Tag by Dulcedeleti and Torion Paper, and I'm so excited to do this video. I pulled out this little box that I have, which is quite common for Germany. I think in Austria they are quite common as well. It is usually filled with Lebkuchen and they are really pretty, as you can see. These boxes, I think they're, oh my gosh, okay, I'm making a mess inside, but yeah, they're quite pretty, as you can tell. They're so intricate as well, and I have like a bunch of them. This is a smaller size, but I have the bigger sizes as well, which are so pretty. So I decided to use this one to hold all of my essentials of things that I use on the daily for my journaling and my planning. So I wanted to show this to you and let you know what I think my essentials are. This doesn't have to mean that they are essentials for you as well, but given all the experience that I have had in the past in my own journaling, this is what I would not want to miss in my daily life. So let's get into it. Let's open her up. Here we go. I'm gonna put her right here so we can put everything that we pull out in this corner. I would like to start with my pencil case. This is the Hobonichi pencil case. I'm not sure what it's called exactly, but it's like this tweed material that I love, and I think it's just a really gorgeous pencil case to have. It's not an essential to have this one exactly, but a pencil case is always good to have. So let's open her up and see what we have inside. So everything is spilling out, but that's fine. We can put it back in. So here we go. I'm gonna start with this little one. I really love these pen clips, and to me these are an essential of journaling, simply because not every notebook, not every cover has a space or a place for you to hold your pens. So I feel like these little guys are really helpful in that regard. So that is number one. And it also holds like any pen that you have, because it's quite, what is it called, elastic, I guess. So these are really great to have. The next thing I want to talk about is my absolute favorite pen, which is the Pilot Friction clicker pen. Here she is. This one is bedazzled by me, and she also has like this little, I guess, like charm. I have followed Letty's tutorial on this. I will link the tutorial below if you want to see it. It's such a great video and it was so much fun to create this one. But usually these pens look like this. Like that is what the naked body is like, and I hate it. I think it's so ugly, but it's my favorite pen. I really love the experience of writing with it. It's smooth, it's erasable, and I don't know, like the entire experience of this pen is just fantastic. I have a bunch of these, right? And I've bedazzled a lot of these as well. This is like the 4th rendition of my bedazzling, I think. This is the first pen that I did. It's like light green and green, and it's it's a bit boring, but it's the first, time I've ever done this. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna be like too brave and just keep it safe. The second one that I did is this one. It's like this red and pearl action, and I feel like this one is quite nice as well. I love it. Obviously it's to my taste, and these other colors I like, so I like it. Then the third pen I did that unlocked something in me was this one, because the other two pens look exactly the same, just different slightly in terms of color and stuff. But here you go, you can see she is beautiful. But when it comes to these three, I have forgotten to put like this little latch where the charm can go on them, so there is no charm on these ones, but I have one on this one, which is the 4th one that I did, and I love it. I just love anything that has like all the primary colors in them, so this is so pretty to me. And then the last one I did is this red, pink and white one, which I find really pretty as well. So yeah, these are the friction pens that I have, and it's my absolute favorite pen that I love and that I use for everything. I use it for journaling, I use it for planning, I use it for anything really. So I'm gonna show you what it writes like. I did write this one, like the text with this one. So let me show you what this writes like. And you can easily erase it, as you can see. It is just the best pen in the world. I love it so much. So the next thing that I have in terms of essentials is this oil pen. It's an oil-based ink marking pen, this one. I love it because you can use this on smooth surfaces. So when I want to write things on tabs or foil, this is really perfect. Like it has a different use than this one, because I can obviously write on anything with this. Like there are certain limitations to this pen, and where this one falls short, this one picks up and does a great job, honestly. I also have this foil pen, which is a multi-marker non-permanent. It's erasable as well, and you can also remove it with water. There are also permanent ones, but but I like the non-permanent. This is what I love to write on foil-like surfaces. And yeah, it's just a really great pen to have. I've used it since school. It is just really, really nice. Then I also love using a highlighter, and since I'm using an erasable pen, I also need an erasable highlighter to go with it, and this is also from Pilot. It's a friction highlighter that they have. I have all the colors, but I'm currently using green a lot because, as I've mentioned in other videos, I am usually someone who highlights to-dos that I have done already, so I don't have to look at them again and just scan for those that are not highlighted, and it just gives me like this, I guess, what is it called? This boost of good like vibes, I guess, or like fun hormones. Like, what's the name of it? I forgot. Anyways, you know what I mean. So yeah, this is what I'm using for that, for highlighting and stuff like that. And again, it works like a charm. I can show you how it is on its own and together with the friction pen. So on its own, it looks like this. And with the friction pen, it looks like that. And it's easily erasable. You can see. You can just remove it. I also love using this in books. It's really nice there as well. And it also erases perfectly with the friction pen below it as well. So this is really fun. Favorite thing in the world. Obviously, I also need refills. So these are the refills I use for my friction pens. It's the Pilot F in 0.5 and it's the black one. Here, as you can see, noir. And yeah, I love that. I have rebought these ones so many times. The next thing is a normal pencil, like to write things normally, like a graphite, I don't know, but these normal pens, right, that you can erase with an eraser. And obviously, together with this pen, you will need an eraser, and this is the one that I'm using. It's the Staedtler one. This is what it looks like. And I like it. It is really reliable. So I also like the Faber-Castell one that like flicks out, but this one is the one that I'm currently using. So a pencil, a mechanic pencil in this case, and an eraser. The next pen that I like is this one. It's like this brush pen, which is so fun. I saw Ellen use them a lot, so I was really intrigued to get one. Let me show you what it writes like. I think it's so cool. It's like streaky and just non-perfect, right? Like, see, oh, I love the texture. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, look at that. Love it. This is the one that I'm using. I know there are like 1,000 different ones, but this one is the one that I have. Then the next thing in terms of like helpers is, oh my god, what's the English word? A ruler, right? So I have this brass ruler. It's by Travel's Company and I really like it. Just any ruler will do, but this one is really pretty. So I have this one. Another thing or tool that I like is a pair of scissors. I have these ones, which are quite nice to use and have, and they're really pretty too. Obviously, you can use any tool that you have, right? Like any ruler, any pen, any scissors, but these are just my essentials and the ones that I have, and I like looking at pretty things. The next thing I have is a pair of, what is it? A pair of tweezers, I guess. Like those pointy ones that you use for nail art. Oh my gosh, sorry, these ones. I like them for stickers. So these are nice. Then the next thing that I'm using or love using is this Uhu stick. It's like this really normal standard glue. So yeah. Then I also like using this glue tape. I got this off of Amazon and I have rebought it like 1,000 times. It's not the best in the world, but it does the job. So I am quite content with it. And lastly, in this pencil pouch, I have this Tipex mouse. Yeah. So if I'm doing any like mistakes with something that is not erasable, like for example, a fountain pen, then I'm using this one to erase my mistake. But recently I've not been using fountain pens a lot, simply due to the nature of the paper that I'm using. I am mostly moleskin and, you know, like normal paper that don't really mesh well with fountain pen ink. But once I am back in my Hobonichi, I will be using a fountain pen as well. And for that, let me show you what my essential is. So when it comes to fountain pens, this is the fountain pen that I love. It's a Twisby Eco in the extra fine nib, I think. It doesn't say, but that's the one that I like and love. And the only ink I'm using is the Pilot Irushitsuku Kiri Same. I love it. You can see that it's well used already. But yeah, it's like this grayish black color and I love it. I'm gonna show it to you. Let me show you the ink on this one. It's quite similar to the one of the friction pen, which I also wanted because I wanted to match. That's just me. That's my preference. I like it when the black is not as opaque. When I'm writing, I need it to be like an off black, right? Like something that is not as harsh and as contrasting as black is. So these are the pens. Let me remove everything, put it back. What I did forget to mention when I was talking about pencils and stuff, if I use a normal pencil like this one, for example, which I love using for Sudoku and stuff like that, I'm using this pencil sharpener, which is quite fun. You can put it in here and then just sharpen it. So yeah, it is a fun tool that I love. You can again use any sharpener that you have at your hands. I just really love this one. Another essential of mine are stickers. These are the most recent ones that I got. These Puttering Cat stamp collection stickers, which are just so cute. Look at them. I love them so much. I got them off of Etsy. And they're just so pretty. And this pack, I'm not sure what that company is, MB Co Limited Japan, but I really like this one, like the patterns and stuff. So pretty. So stickers are an essential of mine. I just love decorating with them, be it PET tapes or be it sticker sheets. I find that to be an essential of mine, and I love using them always. Another thing that I love using are like notepads like that. They're so cute, and they elevate my spreads always. I have this one that is like a frame that I can also use as a name tag in the front of my planners, and it rips off like that. Like you can fold this one here and then just rip it off like so, and the same with this one, like that, and then you just glue it with like your glue stick or anything else that you have on hand and put it somewhere in your planner, be it in the front as your name tag or anything else. I love using these. They're so nice, and I have different variations of them. This one is another one that I really like, and I also like these crim gun ones. I love crim guns so much. They have the most adorable like motifs. I don't know, I can't tell you how much I love it. Next, I also have sticky notes that I love. These particular heart-shaped ones are my favorite. I think they're so fun and so nice, so I love them a lot. So sticky notes are also always important to me because they just hold like notes and things that are in an in-between state, I guess. So it's not something permanent, but it's also not something fleeting. It's something in between that needs a place to stay for a while before it can go. And this is what I'm using for that. Next, I have these page flags. I'm also using the oil-based pen on these page flags because it's quite plasticky. So a normal pen doesn't hold up, and this one is just perfect for that. So this is why it's an essential of mine because I do love writing on my page flags. So I love using them as well. Next, we have these tabs. They are from Kokuyo, and I love using them just to mark down like important pages in my notes or in my journal. So I love using that. I also use them for like anything health related. So when I have documents or stuff like that that I need to tab just so I can find them easily, I use them as well and bring them then to my doctor's office. These are really nice to have, especially the ones that have different colors because they do represent different things for me, especially in the health related way or like the health related realm of where I'm using them. So these are an essential of mine. Let me show you what they look like. You can see I love using them. I think they're fantastic. Another essential of mine is a clip just to weigh down the paper. This one is a Traveler's Company one. It's quite heavy, but any heavy like clip will do. It's just sometimes the pages don't lay flat, especially when it comes to my Sudoku. It's in the front of my planner, so it is hard to keep it flat otherwise. So this weight is quite essential for me and also really helpful. So I need that in my rotation. It doesn't have to be this one in particular. You can use any weighted, paper clip that you can get your hands on. So I love that one. And lastly, we have my washi tape, and I have a bunch of favorites in here. This one is with swans because obviously I love swans, and it's the Krimgan one. These ones are the William Morris ones that I love. They are so cool. They're from MT and they're my favorites. Then I have these two. They are from the one person that also collaborates a lot with Hobonichi. I forgot her name, but I'll put it on the screen so you can see. And then I have these random last ones. I love this unicorn one. It's so pretty. Then I love this dot and like grid one, which is quite nice. The swan one is also so pretty. And then I have like one with like different vegetables, which is really fun as well. This page rounder is also quite essential for me. I love using that for different things, be it pictures, be it cutouts, be it anything else. It's super fun and super nice to have. Another essential of mine is this 6-hole puncher, which I use for anything rings related, so I have to have this in my rotation as well. Another thing I love to use is Seidenpapier. I love to wrap like gifts in it as well, but I also love it for like junk journaling or have it as a background or something like that for my pen pal letters. Another thing I like to use is wrapping paper. I use it to wrap like covers, notebooks in them, or like use it as a background for junk journaling, stuff like that, so that's fun as well. And lastly, I have this Fiskars cutting board, which I just love. Like, this is an essential of mine. Honestly, if you can afford this, get it. It's so fun and so great to use. So yes, that's a wrap, my darlings. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, may your spreads be gilded, your tea always warm, and your days filled with the purest form of joy and happiness. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you feel inclined to do so, then hit the notification bell so you never miss out on this chaos. Thank you so much for watching. Do tell me in the comments below what your favorite stationery items are, what your summer essentials are for journaling and planning, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.